Dexter was a homeless dog that nobody wanted, just days away from being euthanized. But only a few days later, he ended up saving the very person who rescued him. No one expected the rescued to become the rescuer.
Yeah, you make sure they don't come over this way. Yes, that's right. Oh. Are you part husky?
When Dexter was first found, he was in rough shape. Picked up off the streets of Georgia in 2019, he was skinny, tired, and missing fur down his back from flea damage. About 20 pounds underweight, his paperwork simply said Big Tan Guy. He didn't even have a name. Like many bully breeds in southern shelters, his chances of survival were heartbreakingly low. After weeks with no interest, he was quietly added to the euthanasia list. Then, everything changed. A group called Fly With Me Animal Rescue, based in Halifax, Nova Scotia, decided to step in. Volunteers drove nearly 2 days from Georgia to Nova Scotia to bring him to safety. That long trip marked the beginning of a brand new life for Dexter. When Mark and his fiancée met him for the first time, Dexter didn't hesitate. He jumped right into their arms, showering them with kisses as if he already knew he was home. Most rescue dogs take time to adjust, but Dexter seemed to understand immediately that he was safe. He wagged his tail nonstop, following Mark everywhere. At first, Mark had a rule: no dogs on the couch or bed. That didn't last long. Within days, he was napping on the couch with Dexter curled beside him. Soon Dexter slept between Mark and his fiancée every night. Those became some of the best nights of sleep Mark ever had. Dexter proved to be gentle and loving. In 2022, the couple adopted a kitten named Zoe. To their surprise, Dexter treated her like family. He'd nudge her softly, share his bed, and nap beside her in the sunlight. The two became inseparable, proof that love has no boundaries. Dexter had his own little habits too. Whenever someone left the house, even for a short trip, he would greet them at the door with a gift, a toy, a sock, or even one of Zoe's toys. It was his way of saying, "I missed you." But being a pit bull mix, Dexter still faced unfair judgment. Once, an older woman passing by warned Mark that the dog would turn on him someday. Those words stung, but instead of reacting with anger, Mark decided to do something positive. He joined East Coast Bully Advocates, a group dedicated to rescuing and educating people about bully breeds.
Down. Up. This way.
Not long after adopting Dexter, life took a difficult turn. Mark was diagnosed with lupus and later developed a serious blood clot in his leg. His health became unpredictable, and some days were harder than others. Through it all, Dexter never left his side. He seemed to sense when Mark was hurting or anxious. Without a word, Dexter would climb onto his lap, rest his head, and stay there until the stress faded away. For Mark, Dexter became more than just a pet. He was a lifeline. Before adopting him, Mark had worked nonstop, chasing deadlines and rarely slowing down. Dexter taught him to pause, breathe, and appreciate the quiet moments. Walks became peaceful escapes. Evenings on the couch became the best part of the day. Dexter helped Mark heal, not just physically, but emotionally. Their bond grew deeper with every passing day, reminding Mark that sometimes the ones we rescue end up rescuing us right back. Today, Dexter is a healthy, happy dog with a warm home, a little cat sister, and 2 humans who adore him. Every morning, Mark wakes up grateful that a nameless Big Tan Guy once found his way into their lives. If you're thinking about adopting or rescuing an animal, take the time to learn about their needs and their world. Be patient, be kind, and make sure you're truly ready to love them forever. And if Dexter's story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. to help more people see how powerful second chances can be. At Kind Paws, each story begins with our teen's heart. We choose only real and meaningful moments, always from respected sources. With thoughtful editing, music, and images, we work to make each story meaningful and alive. Thank you so much for being with us, and we look forward to the next story together.